You're standing on the beautiful site of Tintagel Castle, which overlooks the Camelot Castle Hotel and the stunning coastline of Cornwall in southwest England. This site is famous for its beauty and association with the legend of King Arthur. This was an important stronghold from the 5th to the 7th century AD, with various rulers of Cornwall residing here. Fragments of luxury pottery imported from the Mediterranean have been found in archaeological digs that began in the 19th century and continue to this day. Richard, Earl of Cornwall, built the castle in the 1230s, during the High Middle Ages. Half on the mainland and half on a jagged headland projecting into the Cornish Sea. It's no wonder Tintagel Castle has been attracting tourists with these spectacular views since the 19th century. In the 13th century, a natural land bridge connected the headland to the mainland, but erosion and rock collapse eventually left the headland as an isolated island. In 1975, a low wooden bridge was constructed, and visitors used to have to climb the narrow and congested rock-cut steps to access the headland. This modern cantilevered steel footbridge was opened to the public on the 11th of August 2019. It follows the route the original land bridge took before it collapsed. Every year, around 200,000 visitors cross the bridge, and it is one of English Heritage's top 5 attractions in the UK. This modern bridge has 2 independent cantilevers that reach out and almost touch in the middle. The structure tapers from a height of 4.5 meters, where it springs from the rock face to just 170 centimeters at the center. The bridge's materials are simple, durable and suited to its surroundings. It is made from painted steel, stainless duplex steel, and local slate. These ruins are the remains of a series of halls and service buildings that once stood at the centre of the castle. The original Great Hall, built in 1230, was at least 20 metres long, but the far end collapsed with the erosion of the steep cliff. After the death of Earl Richard in 1272, the royal family rarely visited. The castle and these rooms were eventually used as a prison in the 1380s. In the distance, you can see the beach cafe next to the visitor centre, as well as the Camelot Castle Hotel on the top of the hill. Further along from the hotel, you can see the village of Tintagel, once known as Trevana. The village's population declined when the castle was abandoned, but it saw renewed growth in the 19th century when many residents were employed at nearby slate quarries and mines. In the village, opposite this beautiful pub, is Tintagel Old Post Office, maintained by the National Trust. The name dates from the Victorian period, when it briefly held a licence to be the letter receiving station for the district. With a wavy slate roof and over 600 years of history, you can enter and see displays including Victorian postal equipment, a selection of needlework, and furniture dating back to the 16th century. Back on Tintagel Island, it's time to talk about the legend of King Arthur. King Arthur and the Knights of the Round Table are famous warriors known for many expeditions, including the pursuit of the Holy Grail. In the 12th century, Geoffrey of Monmouth named Tintagel as the place of Arthur's conception in his mythological account of British history, Historia Regum Britannica. Geoffrey told the story that Arthur's father, King Uther Pendragon, was disguised by Merlin's sorcery to look like Cornwall, Duke of Cornwall, the husband of Igraine, Arthur's mother. Legend has it that King Arthur proved his claim to the throne by removing the sword known as Excalibur from within a stone. This legendary sword was said to have magical powers, and as foretold by Merlin, it could not be removed from the stone by anyone except the true king, meaning the divinely appointed king. King Arthur and his adventures in English folklore have entertained millions, and most of all Earl Richard, who built Tintagel Castle solely because of the legend. By the 13th century, the castle had no military value, and yet the power of these legends was enough to build, maintain, and now protect this beautiful fortress and surrounding area. Merlin the Wizard is entwined within the story of King Arthur, and he is said to have lived in this cave. This sea cave is approximately 100 meters long and was created by the power of the Atlantic Ocean over thousands of years, passing right through Tintagel Island. It is only accessible during low tide. I hope you have enjoyed this brief tour of Tintagel Castle and its beautiful scenery. There is so much history and so many legends surrounding this ruin, and I hope one day you get to visit in real life.
Travel the world and learn languages without leaving home with the Dynamic Languages app for MetaQuest. Dynamic Languages uses a blend of immersive media, text and speech recognition to create journeys around the world and interactions with locals. These 360 3D experiences come in two styles, lessons and trips. You can learn languages in interactive lessons and speak with real people in authentic and realistic pre-recorded encounters. Handcrafted to get you speaking the language. Overcome your nerves in VR so you can speak with confidence in the real world. Have authentic conversations in live-action videos, filmed on location in fascinating surroundings. These real-world interactions stick in your memory as they simulate reality with eye contact, body language, and an embodied, immersive experience. You'll learn faster and more efficiently, having memorable interactions with interesting people. With trips, you can explore cultures, festivals, and landscapes in a wide variety of countries, including Japan, Britain, and Spain, with France, Italy, Germany, and more coming soon. These trips include optional commentary, keywords, and quizzes in the local language, ranging from beginner to advanced level. Look around every scene and uncover its treasures. Turn around in a swivel chair, use the joystick, or stand up and look all around you. These 8K 3D environments are moments in a particular place, captured at a particular time. They leave an authentic impression in your mind as you are truly immersed in these scenes and the story they tell. Feel present and experience adventures and festivals from around the world. Discover history, exploring ancient buildings while listening to narration that helps you understand the wider culture and traditions of peoples from across the globe. This surprising medium immerses you in fascinating scenes of tranquil nature and outstanding beauty that will get you excited about a future adventure or feeling nostalgic as you take a trip down memory lane. Stream these on-demand VR experiences straight to your MetaQuest headset with the Dynamic Languages app. Try the free demo and subscribe to support us and unlock all the content, enjoying language lessons and adventurous trips away whenever you want to. Explore cultures and languages through authentic immersive media experiences at dynamiclanguages.org.